We heard that there was a dry cleaners in Silver Spring that had been evicted a few days ago, and all the items were going to be put out on the street. This is our business eviction response team in action, BERT for short. We respond to evictions that are conducted by the Sheriff's Department.
I have some shirts up here that I want to get out. Then I call for consumer protection.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
Doug Numbers. We talked to the phone. How are you? In response to something like this happening with no notice, we had a couple of dry cleaners get evicted years ago with no notice, no nothing, and people's stuff got locked in stores. And then we were getting complaints, and finally we decided to work with the sheriffs and come up with this program. And basically that they give us advance notice of businesses that are about to be evicted that could potentially have consumers' items inside. 0271. You got 8 things?
Yep.
Does that sound right?
Yep.
Okay.
This is my parents' dry cleaner that I come to every so often.
3 dresses, a blouse, and a sweater. Right? Okay.
That's it.
Is that all of it, or is there more?
And this has been here probably for a couple of weeks, and I came to pick it up. I don't even think my mom knows, so I'm going to tell her.
I had 2 suits in there and 2 new suits. And I planned on taking them with me and found out that they were closed up. So here I am today finally getting them.
We owe big thanks to the landlord for just not putting this stuff out onto the street or into a dumpster, which they technically could have, legally could have. Even when they evicted the owners, they could evict all the stuff too into the public right of way under law, and it would be gone.
So I got my fingers crossed.
Mr. Yoon, does this look like your stuff? Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. February. It's not in the system. We've had to learn how this system works. Ooh, no rack. When did you drop it? 5-5. There's no rack number. We was learn as we go. This basically is what we've done. Be able to find clothes that don't have a rack number where we're just going to have to search. Here we go. Yep. Look like 5 shirts. 1, 2, 3, 5 shirts. That's it, right?
Yes,
all right, I'm going to keep the receipt. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. The bad news is they were great people and a great cleaners, so it's too bad that the way it worked out, but I'm happy with the way Montgomery County's handling it.
Depending on what's left, how much we got, how old it is, we're going to probably take it back to our office and have a volunteer call people and say, hey, we have your stuff. Do you want to come get it and everything, and give them opportunity to do that. Then probably after 30 days or period of time, we will just donate it to charity.
After 4 days, the remaining clothes were moved to the Montgomery County Office of Consumer Protection in Rockville. Councilmember Sidney Katz met investigator Doug Numbers. Katz, whose family once operated a dry cleaners, knows the problem with customers not picking up their dry cleaning.
And I can tell you, we did have people, not that we especially appreciated it, but they would bring their clothing in by the season, leave it there until the next season. So that could easily be how that 70 pieces of clothing were there. I mean, we became somebody's closet.
I mean, if you think you're in trouble or you know you're in trouble and you've been served with, usually eviction papers are served a number of, in advance, usually weeks, months. If you do get something and you don't think you're going to be able to make it and pay what's ever owed, please start notifying your customers to come pick up their stuff.